Hello, my name is Resilan, and welcome to Farthest Frontier. So we're rejoining Fantasia here, or Zantasia, I'll say it properly, it has a Z in the front of it. We're rejoining this year. At the beginning of the year here, we have a couple of things to look at here. Number one is we're in dire straits on our food supply. We're down to just 4 months of food. We need food bringing in, so we've got to focus on how to get some more food. We do have our farm now. This is actually we're in this year. We're planting some turnips, doing some things here early here in year 7. And we're early spring, so we're going to reset the field here for what we want to do in this particular year. We've got root vegetables in year 1, we've got beans and a wheat product in year 2. So coming down here to the year 3, we've got peas, I should say. We're going to do beans. Now, beans are not frost tolerant, so we don't want to start with that. So I'm going to start with I get clover to improve the fertility of the land, and then we will actually do the beans following that. And we'll put a little bit of a gap in here between the 2 seasons, just a little bit, so that there'll be, that's the approach. We will continue every 3rd year to do maintenance on the fields to reduce weeds and rockiness. Now, overall, the weeds and rockiness are still quite high. I would like to see those lower, but we need food supplies, so we are going to start bringing in some food supplies and doing some things like that. We also have an issue of some animals are eating our crops. We may move a hunter over here to do that, but maybe we have to think about a fence while we're at this as well. That's something that we can do and help. We do need clothing. Let's see what else we need. We got crops lost to wildfire. If I come over here to my town center, you can see I need food. Yeah, I know I need food. Hopefully there's some food coming in pretty soon. And I need clothing. So the tannery, which has been shut down, we want to turn that back on. And then if we look at the villagers and what the villagers are doing, we do have 9 laborers. We could really use some more villagers, but in order to do that, we've got to fix the food supply problem. We are quite low on food supply. So we will check the location of where our huts are and what they're gathering. This one can be moved over just a little bit to try to get more of this. So I'm just going through my foraging huts. I'm still tweaking these manually. That's got some greens in it. That's in pretty good shape. There's a boar over there. I don't really want to be messing with a boar yet. I still don't have real good thing here. The fish is still, that's still lots of fish coming in. That forager shack has a few things it's doing at the moment. And that's the other forager shack over there. Okay, that's good. So while we're here, the other thing that we have is we finally did in the last episode put down our clay pit. Now we need clay to be harvested, and that's coming in. We do need people working that, but that's going to be something that's kind of done over time. The other thing we need is we need food. That's just bottom line. This forager shack is over here. There is literally nothing in that range of where he's at that he can harvest, but we do have some things down here. So I'm going to move this over here into that so that the forager, he'll go out there and forage. This is a forager shack here, and that's over here in order to get the willow bush. He's also getting some greens. So let's see how we're doing on willow. At the moment we've got a lot of willow, so let's see. Let's bring this in a little bit to where there's more greens. We won't be getting willow at the moment, but maybe we'll get a few more greens. And then I guess the blueberry bushes, we'll start bringing them in. Alright, now I am going to stop it because I've got it on a faster thing. That is a wolf. Let's see, do I have any villagers? How many villagers do I have here? I got 2. That's just going to have to do it. Guess I could run, but that's still all the villagers that I have. Alright, there's a few more. Alright, let's get this back in here. We'll run these guys down here. So that guy is running from the wolves. We'll just come here. These are all villagers. Alright, I'm going to slow this down a minute. Okay, let's see. They're attacking. There's a bunch of them attacking. There we go. Wolf is down. without any harm done to our villagers. So we'll put time back up here. We've got this farm here. I do want to start building a fence just to keep the animals from eating my crops. So we will come down here. Incoming travelers. I've only got 3 places and there's 9 of them. I need people, but I don't have good food supplies right now. I can't afford. If I bring in 9 people, I'm going to have to build 2 additional houses. That's going to make my food supply be a little bit harder to deal with. I'm going to turn them away. Just right now, we don't have the resources to do that. I'm going to put a fence. All right. And with the fencing, we will also do a fence gate right there. That'll protect our farmland. Let's make sure we still have trees coming down. We're good on trees and firewood. We are starting to get clay coming in. That's good. So one of the things that the next building we're going to build is a tannery. Build a new school. Yeah, okay. That's not going to happen at the moment, from a funding standpoint. We do have a second tower that was put up. We've got a predator over there, and the towers are making short work of the predator. So that was good. That was what we were looking for. We've only got 1 person in that tower, but we've got 2 in that tower. So I've got a total of 3. We still have a positive income. The market's bringing in enough to take care of that. So with this, we've got the clay pit over here. And the clay products are coming in. We need a pottery location. So we'll bring the pottery in here. Maybe into this intersection right here, we'll build a pottery. And the pottery items will be used as a source of income. That way I've got gold coming in. I can use that to trade with the traders. Once the town center is upgraded, again, right now we are locked. Next level is 3. We're at tier level 2. And we'll see what we can do. Now, cholera, a building is on fire. The villagers should put that out. Contaminated water. I've got plenty of water. Why is the water contaminated? Where are the wells? There is a well. There's a well over here. In order to upgrade the wells, I need iron. I don't have any iron right now. So in this particular year, I don't know that I'm really going to do a whole lot of building out new items on the here. We do have the fishing shack here. I'm thinking about building another item over here to harvest this items. That way I've got a little bit more food items, and that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add 1 more forager shack, food production, forager shack. We'll put the forager shack out here. And we need some water out here as well. So amenities, resources I should say. Let's put a well here. I'll put the well there. And then let's put a temporary shelter out here as well. And that'll be the building for now. We'll put the temporary shelter, we'll rotate that and put it right there. There we go. And then as far as that goes, the forager shack is going to be harvested. Once that comes in, we'll put that over here. The hazelnut bush, the willow bushes, the hawthorn will be good things to do. Now the blueberries, I'm going to start moving them into an area probably right in here and bring them in. So I will want to relocate the blueberry bush, and we'll create a blueberry farm right over here. I don't know how many blueberry farms we have. Let's move the first 2. There we go. Patch of herbs. Right, we'll see what that does about moving them. Let's see if there's any up through here. That's all hawthorn. That's hawthorn. That is a blueberry bush way up there. So I'm going to give the command to move it as well. So we just have 3 to start with. That's the only 3 I see at the moment. We're going to move those down. And that's probably about all that we're going to do. We are up to 6 months of food, but we also have 6 months of it is 6 months of it is going to spoil in the next 6 months. So that's the spoilage rate is pretty high. I'm still concerned, very concerned about my food supply. Don't know where that food is that it's going to spoil. I guess the greens are going to spoil. The berries are going to spoil. I do have the smoked fish. Let's make sure this guy is working. Yeah, he is working. He's producing lots of smoked fish and smoked meat. We've got the cobbler shop with the shoes. So going back to here, we have only got 4 people working. And one of them was sick. So the laborers, the things aren't going to get built very quickly. We definitely need more people. But we've got to solve the food problem before we can do a whole lot else. We do have 9 foragers. We're up to 11 months, but 9 of it's going to spoil in 12 months. That is definitely an issue. Clay. Something's using up the clay. What is this? I wonder what's using up the clay. I had 13 clay. Did something I built? Nothing I built was going to take any clay. Okay, now this right here. I'm going to move this over to here. There we go. That is, and foraging greens. So a lot of foraging going on. So we get into this time of the year, there's not much to forage. Definitely becomes an issue as we get into the we should be in early winter. Yeah, we're in early winter. Foraging sort of goes away. We can still fish in early winter. We do have 11 months, even though 8 of it will spoil. We'll see what it does. We are full now on our people. We're 64 of 64. We have 4 seniors, 25 adults, 18 children, 8 adolescents. We don't have much education. Education would be good. I do have somebody with typhoid. We have lots of food there being lost. Villager cured. Well, that's good. So we're heading into early winter. So this has been a very uneventful year. We had raids in the last 2 years. This year we did not have a raid. We'll see if we can make it through the winter months. I still am very concerned about the amount of spoilage we have versus the people. We do have clothing. Let's see if we fix that problem of what the people want. Our town information here. It's still saying they want clothing, and it says they want shoes, so we need somebody building shoes. Like I said, we still have the issue of the people and what they're doing. We don't have very many laborers. So we're kind of in a tough spot right now. We need more food, but we're not going to have a whole lot of success with more food until we have more, we gotta have more people. So the tannery, the cobbler shop, I need to turn the cobbler shop back on. And in order to do that, that's going to mean we have fewer people working, fewer laborers. And that's the firewood and other things that we need. We do have clay now, so I can build some pottery once I have the people to work it. In order to have the people to work it, I have to have food, so I'm going to have to find a food supply. That could be fishing, it could be, fishing seems to be a good source of food. That's foraging. Or foraging. Wait a minute, are both of those doing the same area? They are. Oh wow. That definitely is an issue. We need them to be doing different areas. So let's see. Put that in there. Oh, that's all this stuff down here. There we go. We need to bring this, shift this down here. And then take this forestry shack. And cover that area right there with that forestry shack. Or forester shack. Forager shack. It is a forager shack. So that'll be what we do there. And now I guess we could do fishing up here, but I need people. Like I said, I can't just add things. Once again, coming out of winter, or getting deep into winter, we're down to 4-month food supply. So we're critical on food. Maybe build a trading center and buy some food? That might be the thing to do in the next year. We'll certainly look into that and see if that's something that we can do. So that's going to be the end of this year. We are starting into next year, and at this point in time, I'm going to call this an episode. So we'll pick it up in the next year and see what we can do about solidifying our food supply so that we're not running so short on food. At the moment, 4-month supply coming out of winter is not the worst, but if we were to lose some food, we'd be in trouble. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching, as we'll pick it up next time. Thanks. Take care.